Sir, question for you.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been broke before?
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living out here in Houston,
I own
Texas?
a restaurant, Barry, right around the corner.
Restaurant business is very competitive. What do you do to stand out against 99% of the hospitality business?
Come on, you're asking secret questions here.
Yeah? I started the channel in Austin, Texas. I grew it to 5 million followers, just asking business owners their best advice to young entrepreneurs. Could I get just 1 or 2 minutes
I'm
of your
not
time?
young. I'm 72 years old.
And I want your advice for the younger generation of business owners. I've interviewed Mark Cuban, president of Nike, CEO of Frito-Lay. Just a couple quick questions.
Be fearless.
Be fearless. Is fear the biggest killer of most businesses in today's world?
Don't be afraid to fail.
What's the best advice you ever got from a mentor in terms of money or how you were able to make that money work for you?
Don't deal drugs.
Don't deal drugs? 2 quick last ones for you, real quick, sir. Is that cool? Is that okay?
Yeah, what?
Is that fine? So what kind of restaurants do you own?
I own this restaurant right there, Barry.
Yeah.
It's right across the street. It's Italian.
Across all your businesses, what's the biggest you ever had in business? What's the most you made in a year in terms of revenue?
Oh, 12 million.
$12 million? Okay, last one for you, right here.
Yes.
How did you scale from 7 to 8 figures? It's hard to scale businesses. What'd you do to go from 7 to 8 figures?
Just have a good product.
Have a good product? How did you find a winning product, though?
That's enough.
All right, you guys, so they got the moguls out in Houston, Texas, but it's very hard to get a couple minutes of these people's times. These are very high net worth individuals, but all you can do is kind of keep prying and keep going until you find one of those yeses. And we're gonna drop some great game in one of these interviews. We just gotta go find it and keep it rolling, man. Come on. Is this your G-Wagon?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living out in Houston, Texas to be able to afford a G-Wagon?
Sorry?
What do you do for a living out in Houston, Texas?
Work hard.
What industry are you in?
Football.
What are you doing exactly?
Own a football team.
What team?
Houston Texans.
You own the Houston Texans.
H-Town, baby.
And how long have you been a business owner for?
We've had the Texans for 20 plus years.
Over the 20 plus years you've been a business owner, what's the greatest lesson that you've learned about entrepreneurship?
Never quit.
How did you break into the National Football League, man? It's very competitive to try to get into that business. How did you break in and ultimately work your way up to be able to own a team? What did it take?
Oh, well, we were very successful in another business.
What business?
And then sold it, the power industry, sold it. And then my dad actually bought the Texans as a franchise expansion. Back in 02 was our first year.
What was the best advice that you ever got from a mentor?
Conserve your cash.
Now, did you have to borrow money to start and grow businesses, or like?
There was leverage involved. And then opportunities happen. You hopefully have some cash, you can take advantage of them.
How old are you now?
I am 63, but don't tell anyone.
Are you a billionaire?
I haven't added it up.
You're probably a billionaire though. And any negotiation advice? Somebody, they struggle to close deals in business. You've negotiated some massive deals. What's the secret to negotiating?
You want to do it, but not that bad.
What do you mean by that? You got to be able to walk away,
You
or
got to
what?
be able to walk away. At the same time, you're going to be able to want to do it.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Thank you.